Hello everybody, and welcome to my tarot reading. For you, you have 4 options. I would like you to think of a group: Alpha, Beta, Gamma, and Delta. And I would like you to go down to the description box below and pick one of the 4 groups. Alright. Let's get into Alpha's reading. Alright, Group Alpha, by your significator in the middle, I think that the basic theme of this relationship seems to be defeat. Someone is defeated, and I think that that is more likely you in this relationship. I don't think it's any fault of your own. In your thoughts and emotions, you have emotions for the Emperor and the Magus for thoughts. I think that this represents that you're a pretty clear-headed individual. I think that you've seen yourself as doing everything you possibly can to help this relationship thrive and grow, whether or not that's a love reading or a relationship, a love relationship, or a friendship, family member. But the basic energy I'm getting from the person you're asking about, their thoughts are rather anxiety driven. I think whoever was defeated in this relationship probably was them, and you yourself, you're taking it very well, but you obviously aren't looking at this relationship in a positive stance. This person feels just overwhelmed by this relationship. I think their feelings are somewhat pride driven, a bit egoic. Perhaps they have a image to keep. Perhaps they for whatever reason, this relationship has hit them rather hard in some way. Or it could just be that a recent change or development in the relationship has brought on these thoughts of anxiety and possible insomnia. I also see that they're going through things in their life, external influences that are completely unrelated to you. Though they might be kind of rolling them all into one big problem. This might be kind of a person who feels that they have the entire world on their shoulders. They might be very knowledgeable, very intelligent, but overall, I think that when one path, the way that they intended to go, what they wanted to happen, if that doesn't happen, then they're completely lost for ideas. As far as your Taoist advice, I have number 35. I'm going to have to look that up because I'm not as knowledgeable about Taoist philosophy. This will be your advice for the relationship, how you should react or whatnot. Progress. 35 Chin. Above fire, below earth. Fire over the earth. A leader arises. Sunrise brings the new day, and progress can be made as the light increases. In the same way, an undertaking can profit from the emergence of a new leader who shines light on the dark places. This may be a person whose influence endures as the sun reigns in perpetuity, or it may be as fleeting as a shooting star that flames across the sky and is gone. Seize the opportunity to advance. So, I think with that, whether or not you were the one who was hurt in this relationship or if it was the other person, I think that you're going to personally handle this relationship, whatever negativity is, whatever negative energy is kind of harboring around it. I think that you personally are going to solve the conflict, whether or not, even if that's just keeping away from this person. Yeah, I think that you'll really be stepping into your power, Group Alpha, and really the ball's in your court. It will be completely up to you on how you handle this event. I wish you luck. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Have a nice night. Goodbye. Okay. All right, so Group Beta. Anyone who chose Group Beta, here's your reading. All right, so basically I think this is somebody who, I don't think you were necessarily romantically involved with this person. I think this is someone who you probably were friends with, and that may have just never gotten into a romantic relationship. But this is someone from the past who you haven't spoken to for a while now. You've been thinking about them. recently, judging by the Seven of Cups here, which really represents some fantasy, illusion, daydreaming. And for whatever reason, there are some kind of external laws by the Hierophant card, some kind of rules on why you can't communicate to this person, why you can't break the ice at the moment. Maybe it's due to quarantine. Maybe this person doesn't want to speak to you. Maybe, well, judging by their thoughts here, I think that their mind really is on their own personal goals right now. They're hunting after some kind of abundance. Maybe that's a home, a family, a well-paying job. Maybe it's college courses. It could be anything. But I think this person has really stepped into a whole new personality since when you knew them. And that if you knew this person, if you met them again today, they'd be different. They wouldn't really be the person who you knew. They're quite excited about this new change. Something recently has started a new beginning for them, and they're on a new path. And their external stance to this relationship, I'm not getting any negative vibes from this, is art. I think that they're really they are trying to make some kind of they really are trying to work with you on something. So you guys might not be in contact right now. This person might have ghosted you. This person, maybe you guys just haven't talked to them in a while. But they would like to, communicate again. If there's been any kind of past past hurt in this relationship, I think they would want to resolve it if the conversation was calm or peaceful. But I think that's really for them to decide. When and really if they want to do it, because I'm sensing that right now is not the best time, and in the future, they can't really promise you anything. It sounds nice to them, they would like it. I think they're picking up some of this debauch energy. Certainly fantasizing about their lives at the moment too, but it's just not realistic, I guess, or feasible at the moment, either due to quarantine. Maybe you guys are in a long distance relationship and that's what's going on. You haven't really been in contact recently. Like you haven't been in physical contact. And this person is really just too caught up with their actual lives to come and meet you. I'm going to move on to your Taoist advice, your I Ching on what kind of path you should take with this relationship. What's some advice? You got 20, which is Kuan, contemplation, above wind, below earth. Wind above earth, contemplation brings perspective. On the ground, the air is still, but at a height, the winds blow. Standing upon a tall tower, one feels the purifying force of the wind. From the high place, contemplation brings perspective and clarity. The potential for spiritual power is fulfilled. I want you to think about this person and really contemplate what it is, why you're asking about them, why this person has got you watching tarot videos asking for advice about this relationship, and I want you to ask if you're really worth it. Because this person has obviously bigger intentions. It seems like you're putting in a bit more effort into this relationship than they are. You have to follow all these rules, all this dogma. You're daydreaming about them. But yet you still feel like they're your friend. And over here, they're the fool, jolly and merry all day. And all they can really offer you is maybe I'll get in touch with you. Maybe I can offer you a connection. And this is just a general reading. I can't tell you how you should feel. Each person has a very specific situation of theirs, but really do contemplate if this person is really worth all the trouble. Alright, I think that's going to do it for Group Beta. We're going to move on now to Group Gamma. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you liked, please comment and subscribe. Thank you very much and have a nice night. Alright, Group Gamma, I sense in your relationship that decision has to be made. And I think that this decision is yours to make. Judging by the Swiftness card, I think it really already has been made. You have the completion and thoughts, but the answer that you're getting, well, it's not very satisfying. The other person in this relationship, they're waiting for an answer. And they're stressed out about it. Strife and thoughts. But I think ultimately they believe that this decision is going to fall in their favor, when maybe that is not the case. I think that you're feeling a bit stressed out about the idea of having to talk to this person about this issue. I think this is bad news. I think, you are right. I'll tell you that much. Judging by your perception of things, I don't think things could have really gone differently. I don't think you could have really come to a different answer unless you want to lie. This person is trying to figure out what you are thinking, what your answer is. They're confident that they'll come out on top, but there's still stress that maybe that's not true. And, well, they would be right. That isn't true. Whatever the decision that has to be made, it's between two paths. And I think that the path that this person wanted just isn't there anymore. That it wasn't there to begin with. That they're going to be fairly disappointed when they get the information you tell them. For your advice, your Taoist advice, you got 7. She, the army, above earth, below water, water deep in the earth, power waiting to be used. The collective power of the people to defend themselves lies within the quiet populace as water lies underground, waiting to be tapped. An army is not always active. It rises to action in times of need. A righteous cause will pull people together to work for the good of all. A wise and just leader will inspire discipline. I think that's really, that's advice for you, but it's really more advice for the other person that you might need to give them when they hit rock bottom, when they find out what they wanted. Their decision just won't come true. Their wish. I think that this person is really going to have to persevere through this, whatever it is, and that it's largely going to be from what you say that they're going to manage to overcome these obstacles. This was a pretty short reading, Group Gamma. It's a fairly straightforward what you have to deal with here. But I think it seems like it's a pretty easy task for you to accomplish. I think you'll get through it without really any obstacles, judging by swiftness. 8, 8, 4. 8 divided by 4 would be 2. 2 lovers. I think that really just speaks to the inspiration of the reading. I hope you liked your reading, and comment and subscribe. I'm going to go ahead and jump into group Delta now, and I hope you have a nice night. Bye. Alright, group Delta. What I see here are two competing forces. The Knight of Discs, which is you, and the Knight of Swords, which is the other person. I feel that this person, you're a bit more slow-paced. You are a bit more of a caring and nurturing person. I think that, you have a lot of knowledges at your disposal. The Knight of Discs is often described as a kind of knight who he really doesn't jump out into the battlefield, which is what the Knight of Swords represents. He really is more, he's really more of someone who tends the crops, who ensures that the society around him stays stable, that his family is well fed and successful. The Knight of Swords is a little bit less practical in those manners. He's a bit headstrong, bit ill-tempered at times, but he also, he's a very logical person, and he has the ability to be a revolutionary. And I think you and this person, I think you get along. The significator in the middle of the reading is success. I think that you two, you sort of make up for each other's, opposites attract, I guess, would be the best way to describe it. You and this person, for you, I think this person is really like a dream come true, or a best friend, that they've really added something to your life. The Ace of Swords here is this very character-defining card. It's sort of like the ego pushing out through the clouds. The intellect of man. I think that this, this person, this Knight of Swords, has offered something into your life that you couldn't really have gotten anywhere else. And has shown you something about yourself that you yourself did not know. And I can see that these feelings are very much mutual. This person is satisfied with this relationship, with this connection, whether it be a... Alright, sorry about that, the video cut out. But, basically, I was saying, this person, is very satisfied with the relationship. They see a lot of strength and a lot of talent in you that other people may not see. A lot of people misjudge the Knight of Discs. They don't think he's as competent or as intelligent or as strong as he really is, as competent as at his tasks. But this person sees a lot of virtue in you and is looking forward to the future, honestly, to help you grow and accomplish more as a person. I see a lot of success and a lot of possibility in this relationship. And, I'm sensing that something recently, like maybe you just met this person, or maybe you just started to get to know this person more, like they had been in your circle of friends for a while, you had known about them for a while perhaps, but just recently, have you started to actually get to know them, and have you two really started to realize how much you have in common, how much you can help each other? Your advice, your Taoist advice for this reading is 55. So we're going to go ahead and look that up in this book. "55. Fang, abundance. Above thunder, below fire. Lightning and thunder, a brief period of success. Lightning and thunder are fleeting phenomena, sometimes occurring faster than we can fully perceive them. So too does success sometimes burst upon the scene, only too quickly vanish. One should enjoy times of unexpected abundance." And not try to hold on to them or grow discouraged if the abundance wanes. Not everyone is meant for lasting success, but the periods of brilliance are gifts nonetheless. Wow, that's really deep. So that's only, you're moving into this period of deep abundance with this person. If you're in a romantic connection, maybe things are just skin off the ground. Maybe this feels like the person you'd want to marry. If this is a friendship or a business relationship, then things are really taking off. But just like the I Ching says, not everyone is meant for lasting success. This person, I do see a lot of potential in this connection for long, for a long connection, but don't get too disappointed, because every things that go up must come down, and there's always a possibility that this person will be out of your life for whatever reason, and it might not be necessarily a bad reason, but that this success might not last you forever. So don't look a gift horse in the mouth, and really appreciate what's coming towards you, because it's going to be really quite something. I hope you enjoyed your reading today, Group Delta. I have to get going. please like, comment, and subscribe. Have a nice night. Goodbye.